We are live now.
Hello everyone, a very good evening to all. Thank you teachers and students for taking part in this session. So myself Anand from Learning Links Foundation. With me we have Jagmohan, Shubham, Varun and Purnima. Okay. So in this session we are going to have a quick intro about IBM SkillsBuild platform since many of the people wouldn't have registered in this platform. So IBM SkillsBuild platform is a digital self-learning platform which provides you with different types of courses, technical and non-technical courses with which you can develop your skills. Okay, and we have different technical courses like artificial intelligence, like cyber security, and we have non-technical skills like Photoshop. So with which we can develop the technical and non-technical skills, which is very important for you in this 21st century technology-driven world, and it is absolutely free of cost. Okay, so those who haven't registered yet, so the registration link is posted in the chat box. You can go ahead and register it. So let me show you the platform and then we'll get back to the session. So this is the platform. So IBM Skills Build. So you can just type IBM Skills Build. So the very first thing in your search will be the IBM Skills Build platform. It's skillsbuild.org. Okay. So this is the main page of the Skills Build platform, and you can just click on login. So like if you haven't registered, you can just sign up and you can register. So and you can log in as a student or an educator. The student login is for the students and educators for the teachers. Okay. So I'm just logging in. So this is all about the IBM SkillsBuild platform. Your platform looks like this. So here we have the different courses. Okay. So you can go ahead, explore this platform. So those who are new to this platform, you can go ahead and explore all different courses, batches, and the learning plans. Okay. So now let us get into today's session. So, so today's session is about a learning plan which is getting started with coding and programming. So this learning plan is created using IBM Skills Build platform. Okay, so where we learn about, so this is the learning plan. So in this learning plan, we'll be having different modules. Okay, so we are going to explore the different modules. What are things present in the different modules, and we are also going to have hands-on experience. So experiential learning into programming platforms. Okay, so let me take you to the learning plan. So this is the learning plan. So the link for the learning plan is shared with you. Okay, so after registering, you can just get into this learning plan. So in this is the learning plan, LLF getting started with coding and programming. So and you can see there are multiple modules. Modules are nothing but different sections in the learning plan. So you need to complete these sections to complete this learning plan. Okay, so we have a topic called why you should learn to code. So it's a video which gives you it's like a motivational video where the tech giants tells about why it is important to learn coding. Okay, and we have like other videos like what is programming and introduction to programming. So after those videos, you have, as I said, you have that experiential learning. So it's like a code your own dance party. So you're going to create a program. Okay, you're going to code a program in code.org to make an animation of a dance party. Okay, and then we'll be learning about Scratch programming, which is a block based. Both code.org and Scratch are block based coding applications. So in this application, you'll be doing activities, which is an experiential learning. Okay, and at the end, you'll be having a quiz. So the quiz is related to Scratch programming, and this quiz is to understand your basic it's to assess your basic understanding in Scratch programming, and it will be having 10 multiple choice questions. Okay, and you can take the quiz anytime. So if you fail to the first attempt, then you can take it the next time. Okay, and apart from that, so we have additional learning activities also. You can see here the fun with Scratch. So what is an algorithm? So like this, we have some additional learning activities also. So this is all about this learning plan. So now let us get deep dived into this learning plan. Okay, so the very first thing. So you're all here for this coding session. Okay, so you all want to learn coding. So why do you feel that it is important to learn coding, or why you feel that I should learn coding? So go ahead, put your answers in the comment section. We are waiting for your answers. So you can just post why it is important to learn to code. Yes, we all like, even if it is right or wrong, you can just go ahead, put your comments on the chat session. Okay, so there might be multiple reasons why it is important to learn to code. Go ahead, put it in the comment section.
Hi Anand. So we have few answers in the chat section.
Yeah,
Let me read it out.
super.
So
Okay,
to make work by our way, to invent apps,
Invent apps.
it is helping in our education
so
life. Okay, to help in education life,
Super.
helps to grow problem solving skill. Okay,
Oh,
for
very
future
good.
for
technology,
future technology.
lot of answers we are flooded with the answers right now.
Oh, very
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Okay. So as we got a lot of answers,
Anand, Anand,
yeah,
I think it's a boring way to say code. So why don't we do something like why don't we ask why you want to code? Nah, why you
uh,
should we learn to code? Why you want to learn code? Like why you want to like why you think coding is more important for you in
yeah,
21st century?
yeah, we can go with that
Yeah.
also. Okay. So there, we can say a lot of reasons why it is important, or why you should learn to code, or like as you said. So like there may be plenty of reasons. So we can take few right now. So coding. So it develops our 21st
So,
century
so one
skills.
one student is hyperactive on YouTube and he is saying for future technology.
Yeah, exactly. So now itself, the technology has
To
developed a
program
lot.
more results.
Okay, so imagine, so how would it would be in the future? Okay, so
Anand,
to be
if
future
you don't
ready.
mind, can I interrupt you in between?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
sorry everyone.
yeah,
We are sharing one link with you that is attendance link as well as it might be like we are asking you are registered on IBM Skills Build or not. If you are not registering, we will register your school on IBM Skills Build. Okay, and if you are not registered on IBM Skills Build, your school is registered with us. We will register you under your school. So we are sharing one Google form with you. Fill that form and we will share your certificate on your email only. So we will share your digital certificate with you at the end of this session. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will receive your session, your certificate. Why don't you fill this form we have shared in the chat?
okay, okay. So there may be plenty of reasons why it is important, or why we should learn to code. So learning coding will help you to develop 21st century skills, which are very mandatory, and it also makes you to digitally literate. Okay, so 21st century skills are very essential for your future. So which is going to be these 21st century skills are going to be the future driven world. Okay, so it helps you to develop, it makes you to be a good problem solver, a creative thinker. So like this, plenty of answers, we can reasons we can say why it is important to learn to code. Okay, so and there are a lot of things in coding. So next we have, like, you all would have heard about two terminologies, coding and programming. Okay, do you know the difference between coding and programming? What is the difference between coding and programming? Go ahead, put it in the comment section. What is the difference between coding and programming? What is coding and what's programming?
Uh, Someone told like coding is a part of programming that deals with writing code that a machine can understand. Programming is a process that create programs that involve the rectification of codes.
Super.
One
Exactly.
student said don't know. That is I want. If you don't know, just say no. We don't know.
Yes. That shows their involvement in the session. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So very good. So coding is a part of programming. So coding is like translating the human language to a machine understandable language. Okay. So like if you want to perform some task, so we are going to give instruction to the computer to perform the task. So the coding is converting the instruction, okay, which is converted to human language to a machine language, and programming. So programming understands that instruction and perform the task so that they will get the desired output. Okay, so coding will act as a translator where it is translating the human language to a machine language. Okay, and programming, it's like it's an application. So program you can make an application. Okay, in that application, so the coding, so like whatever instruction you are giving, based on that instruction, the application perform the required function. Okay, so this is the difference between coding and programming. So coding and programming are not the same terminologies. There's a difference between coding and programming. Okay, so you have to be very clear in these two terminologies. Okay, so now, so we are going to start with the application called code.org. Okay, so code.org is a block-based coding application. Okay, so do you know what is block-based coding application? You can put your answers in the comment section. So what is block-based coding?
I think we should ask this question to our teams as well.
Yeah.
Purnima. Here we go with Purnima.
I think Purnima is not here again.
Okay, maybe due to bad weather, I think there's a network issue. Okay, not an issue. Okay, so Shubham right as well. Like Shubham even asked, like coding is a part of programming that deals. Shubham, did you copy paste somewhere else? Like, मुझे लगता है किसी बच्चे का copy paste किया है शुभम. This is not a right way यार. Okay, what is the exact question is like what do you understand by block based coding?
Block based coding.
We don't have to write code. Instead, we use block for coding. It's something like a build. We called it building blocks.
Yes.
It's a brick block.
Yeah.
I don't have like my opinion on this. What I am understanding, like you are asking about a blocks that we see that concrete blocks that we use for like in civil engineers. Varun, what's your opinion?
So I feel like basically when we hear this code or programming, we will be afraid because there will be so many symbols, right? So many symbols, syntaxes, right? So what we have come up with is like whether so that it will be easy for students, like especially if you are students of 6th grade. So for them, it will be easy to drag and drop some, connect some blocks, like a zigzag puzzle, right? So this is a graphical user interface programming, we can say. Block programming is also. So just
Okay. So this is the application. Okay. So where you can start learning to code by simple block-based coding application. Okay. So this is the dance party like program. So you're going to create a dance party. Okay.
I think Anand, can you go back because we lost some data from our video. Can you go back and can you start it again where we need to start this?
Okay.
So Anand, like the best way to guide them is from the learning plan that we have, right?
Okay. I will just share the learning plan.
Yeah.
That's we have super hyperactive students with us. So some I know C++, Java, Kotlin, PHP, Ruby. I think the student should go in data science. Yeah, he know a lot of things regarding this PHP and Ruby.
Okay. So we'll just plan another session for them.
Yeah, sure. We need to upgrade ourselves
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
student keep filling these responses. We have tag one like pin one message over here uh, as a Google form. Why don't you click on that and fill your attendance, so it will be easy for us to share your certificate with you. Till time we have registered only 15 responses. If you will not share your responses with us, how we will share our certificate to you, how will our share digital certificate to you? You need to fill that out.
So here in this learning plan, we have this activity, code your own dance party. Okay, you can just click on this, go to this activity, which will take you to this code.org platform. Okay, so here you can just click on this one. Okay, so as I said, it's a block-based coding. So you can watch this video. So when you're going through this lesson plan, you can watch this video. I don't want to break the suspense. Okay, so here you have to mention your age, and if you click on OK, so you'll be given step-by-step instruction. So you have to follow this step-by-step instruction and complete it, and at the end you will be getting your digital certificate. Okay, so let me just give you an idea of, like, we'll just try it one or two steps. Okay, so the instructions are given here. Okay, so the instruction is drag, make a new cat at the center block into the workspace and connect it inside the setup block. Okay, so the block is here under the blocks palette and the workspace is here. So what you need to do is you need to drag and put it inside this setup block, and you are going to run so that the new cat is created. Okay, so after you complete it successfully, so after you complete this step successfully, so you can continue with the next steps. Okay, so if you have missed this step, you're going to put it in the correct order as per the instruction. Okay, and then you can go to the next steps. So like this, step by step, they will be guiding you to complete this activity. And like this, you have a plenty of activity in code.org which helps you to start a learning coding. Okay, so now we'll get back to the next application. Okay, so like after completing, so in this one, after completing all the steps, so like at the end you will be getting your digital certificate where you can give the name which has to be printed on your digital certificate. After that you will get a digital certificate, so which you can download and you can use it. Okay, so next in our learning plan we have Scratch. Okay, so Scratch is again a block-based coding application, so which have some additional features from your code.org. Okay, so we have some additional features which are not present in your code.org. Okay, so let me take you to that platform.
And then someone asked mm, which programming language you used in that cat animations.
It's a block-based coding thing.
Okay, we use block based coding.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so this is your Scratch programming application. Okay, so this is the interface when you get into this application. So the link for all these applications are given inside the learning plan itself. You can just click the link and it will be redirected to this page. Okay, so let me give you an overview of this interface. Okay, so here in the left side you have different color codes. Okay, so the color codes, each color codes have different set of blocks. Okay, and these blocks perform certain actions. If you see it's a blue color, so blue color is move. So move means you're going to like make something move. So you have some characters. You can see a cat character at the right side. Okay, so this place we will call it as a stage. Okay, stage is a place where you are going to see the output of your program. Okay, and this cat, so these are the characters, so we can add multiple characters. Okay, and we can add program to each characters, the functions of each character, what it should do. Okay, so with this Scratch you can create stories, you can make animations, you can even make wonderful games using Scratch program. Okay, so to start with, so we are provided with an activity to animate your name. Okay, so you'll be having a tutorial how to animate your name. Okay, so you can just watch out those videos and follow the instruction and keep building your own animation. Okay, so after successfully completing this, as we said, you'll be having a quiz. Okay, so you can take the quiz, so it's a multiple choice question and you have 10 questions. Okay, so like, you can keep on learning this one. Okay, and yeah, so that's it about this learning plan. And after the quiz, so you have, as I said, you have some additional learning activities. Okay, so where you can explore and gain more skills. Okay, and what you can do is you can complete the Scratch programming activity and the code.org activity and paste your link, the programming link, in the chat box. You can just submit it to us so that we can understand that you have learned and completed the activity. Okay, if you have any doubts you can go ahead, put it in the chat box.
Okay, Anand, I have one doubt.
Yes,
Before everyone asks, I have a doubt.
yeah,
So if I'm like I'm a sixth class student and I want to learn coding, from where should I start? Where should I start coding my coding career, or why should I learn this coding?
yes,
Is
very
this
good.
mandatory for me to understand coding?
Yes, so this is the right age. Okay, so if you are in the class 6, this is the right age for you to start with coding. Okay, and to make the coding task easier for you, you can start with these kind of block based coding applications. Okay, so with which you will not be feel very difficult, like coding is not a difficult thing to learn. Okay, so once you are getting familiarized with these applications and you understand the basic concepts of programming, and then you can move to like another like high level programming languages. Okay,
Okay. Okay, no, one of our student asked from block based coding, can we create movie?
there are few like here using Scratch you can make animation. Okay, so like some advanced blocks like snap we have, so where you can make animations. Even here you can like in Scratch itself we can add images. Okay, and make like kind of a movie thing. Okay, but we don't have very advanced features in Scratch.
Okay. Like nowadays, everyone have Atal tinkering labs in their schools. They work on Arduino, they work on Raspberry Pi like this. So, do you think Scratch will even help in this Arduino part as well?
Yes. So we have block-based coding. Okay, like Scratch, we have block-based coding in Tinkercad circuits. So where you can build your program for Arduinos. So you need not, like how we have the Arduino interface where you're going to type the code. So we have block-based coding over there also, which makes the programming very easier. So we can control your Arduino using block-based coding. So it will be very easy for them to do. We can do it. And even like in 3D modeling, okay? So 3D modeling, there also we have block-based coding with which we can create 3D models.
Okay. One student have another question. Sir, we can we create a tracker in block coding?
Tracker, what kind of tracker? Maybe like
Even I am asking what kind of tracker you want to build. Like it may be a GPS tracker, it may be a something tracker request where we are getting a request like this.
so yeah, using MIT App Inventor again, which is a block-based coding application.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to create a mobile application, so like using the GPS sensors, you can make it. You can make an application in a smartphone itself. So
Okay,
when we
so
are
Shubham
in
already
last,
answered that question. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay.
yeah,
Like again, my same one more question from my side. Can we build some small application, like some small coding app in for our own personal use? Like I say, why don't we build some app who can control my fan like this? Can we
yes,
build
we
that?
can. Yeah, we can build it.
And it's very easy. If I ask this question to you, because you are a technical person, if
Yeah,
I ask you, it's very easy to build that.
yes. So using program, so we are going to like communicate with between the hardware part, that is like our devices, okay, and the software part. So with which we can communicate, we can turn on and off the fans or light at home, okay. And if we are provided, like we can also do it across the globe with the help of internet. So it's again a
Okay.
big topic. Yeah.
Mm, okay, might be some students over here may not be interested in coding.
Okay.
Like me, I'm not like good coder, but do you think without coding even can I build an app like this, having a
If
proper knowledge about coding?
no, like we need to learn. We at least we should know about the basics of coding. Okay, so which helps you to understand how like the applications are going to work. Okay, so you can also rectify if there's any problem you're facing in some kind of application. If you learn the basics of coding, we can understand what coding they have written and where is the error. You can spot the error and you can rectify it. So the basics of programming is very, very essential.
Okay, one more question from my side. Anand, do you think what the plan you shown to us will give you some overview about coding, or it will make me a good coder? Something like this, it will take me on a right track towards coding career?
It is the starting step of your coding process, learning coding process. Okay, so in the
Okay.
upcoming sessions, you will be having the advanced versions of this coding applications. Okay, this is for them, for the beginners. Okay, to get understand about coding. Okay, and we'll be having multiple sessions where you'll be learning the advanced programming concepts.
So one funny incident over here. Shubham, someone is asking how old are you?
It's a big secret. So,
You
Anand,
Huh.
actually, we have many interesting comments
Okay.
right now. So, it would be really great if you will handle few of them. Few
Sure.
students are
okay? Okay.
interested
I will
in.
read one. How to upload a game in Play Store which had created in Scratch, because I had created, but I'm not getting how to upload to Play Store.
Huh.
Okay, I will answer this. I know this, but you tell me I'm right or wrong. Okay, Anand, I will
Yeah.
answer this.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to like upload something on Play Store, it should be in form of APK, and
Mm.
you should be Google approved developer for that,
Yeah,
right? You should
exactly.
have a developer account, then only you can upload your APK on Google Play Store.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone, what use PS shop, like what use of Photoshop? Okay, it's very common. Sir, can we create any app to control anything, a mobile or in a laptop? I think yes,
Yes, you
coding
can.
can help with this only. I think app can help this because in our apps we are doing the same thing.
Mm.
Okay, like, sir, please say a few basic app creators. Okay, I think we already told like Scratch. What I understand from your session, like Scratch is the basic one. Okay, I'm only giving the answers. Okay, okay.
So they can use
Have
App Inventor, Thunkables. So using
so
which they
from
can create the application.
one good question over here. From block based coding, what kind of animation we can make? 2D or 3D or both?
2D,
I think we said 2D only.
2D, 2D.
2D. Okay, we can make only 2D, 2D like images
Animation.
or 2D type of story kind of thing.
Even if
And I think
students,
Anand, what I realize from this coding session, what I when I look at Scratch, I think coding and like storytelling is the same thing. If you want to code something, you should have a story. Why you want to code this thing?
Yes.
Why you, where you want
Why?
to start? It's something like we tell an interesting story to our audience, and we tell this exactly how our story ends. Well, like starting with a beautiful, with a beautiful theme, ending with a beautiful theme. In the intermediate there should be a suspense, what exactly this app, how this app will work. And if we make our app according to our stories, and it will hit. I think we should take one story and we should put the story in into a Scratch, and then we build it. I think it
Yeah.
will help.
Yeah, they can do it. We're not able to hear you, Jagmohan.
Anand,
your
now
voice
it's
is
over
not.
to like you can continue. So sorry, I take your lot of time over here.
Yeah. So like this is all about the overview of the learning plan. Okay. And you can just complete the learning plan, get your certificates. You can just complete the quiz. Okay. And like where you can assess your basic understanding of the block-based coding application. Okay. And if you have created like any new program, so or, like out of your interest, if you are creating any application or program, you can just go ahead, copy the link and put it in the chat session. So after completing the activity, you can just share it with us, or even you can put it in the comment session so that others will be able to recognize, like, see your work and give their feedback. Okay, or like if you have, like it's like a community where you can share your ideas and others can also support you if they have any knowledge of that. Okay.
So one more question, Anand. Someone asked, sir, is there any specific software for App Inventor extension?
Yes, the app inventory extensions. So like directly they can search for different kind of extensions based on the application which they are going to create, and they can import it to app inventor and they can use it.
Okay, one more question, sir. Can we make a flame sensor through coding?
Flame sensor.
I think
Yeah, the control.
uh, they can make a software with coding. They cannot make a hardware.
Yes, they can
Okay.
control the sensor.
Okay.
So like with the temperature, they can control it.
Can you explain me C++ in briefly, and which use more, and how it is useful in our day to day life? Like I think we generally talking about coding. All language have specifically same syntax. They are bit different in like variables. I think they have some different variables with them. So for C++, why I think when I'm in 12th, I learn about computers, and it told me like C and C++. It's C++ is based on OOPS,
Mm.
object oriented programming structure, something like this. It's based on that, and C don't have. So that's why C is more like you can say class based, privatization based. It's very encrypted type of programming language. I think so, like this.
Yeah. Okay, and they can also explore our IBM SkillsBuild platform and get more like knowledge about these courses. They will be having courses on C, C++, so they can go ahead and learn from the platform.
So one student say, "Sir, I can use Unity 3D, but I don't know how to use. So why don't you serve planetcode.in?"
Yeah.
Okay, Anand sir, can we make an application for same thing?
Mhm.
Can we make an application for fire detection without sensor, please?
Fire,
Sir, tell.
detection without sensor. So we need sensors for detecting the fire.
I think we need camera. Camera is like we can put at AI. Like I think so.
Yeah, but we need a sensor for these kind of activities. We need like, any kind of sensor. Only then we can integrate it. We'll be able to guess what is happening in the environment. Only then it will be function. Without any
Okay,
sensor, we'll not get any information from the environment.
one more query over there. Can you share the list of basic of coding means? What kind of topic and how many? It's very difficult question. I think so because we cannot figure out what kind of like basic things we want to add in our coding topic. If I'm a sixth class student, if someone is seventh class student, they will have different level of knowledge, and we need to prepare different type of list for them, whether they have some experience in computer, they have good knowledge about computer or not. If they don't have a basic knowledge of computer, then we should start with digital literacy. I think so, Anand.
Yeah.
Over to you.
So the basic in the sense they need to know about the inputs and outputs. They need to know about the conditionals. They need to know about the operators. They need to know about iterations, that is looping. So these five are the basic things which they need to know about programming. Okay. So with which they can proceed further. So these are the basics. So they need to know about conditionals. They need to know about looping. So they need to know about the inputs and outputs. So with which they can proceed further thing.
Anand, we can see one doubt we are getting repeatedly, that can we make 3D games using Scratch?
Scratch
So,
with Scratch it is not possible.
hmm.
Okay, so
Unity.
And one student also mentioned about the Unity.
yeah,
So can you give them a roadmap, like from where they can start if they don't have any knowledge related to coding or programming, and how gradually they can move to the platforms?
yeah. I think Varun, you can share that planner thing link to them so that they can
I
explore
think
the sensor.
I will give an overview what exactly they're looking into. I'm Okay. So if we're talking about like they should start with scratch. I told they know they need to move to begin with the storytelling, and then they move to Construct 2. Construct 2 is another platform where they can develop as small games, and after that they can move to Unity. These are the three levels what Planet Code have. Why don't you serve Planet Code that is developed by Dell and LLF?
Yeah,
Okay. So we have
Yes.
like one student asked how to create any site in Chrome, in Google browser, any site. Like I think when we I learned from HTML, I started with Notepad only.
hmm,
Okay, why don't you serve Google sites? It will
yeah.
be
You
very
can use Google Sites, which is very flexible for them to create.
Sir, tracker can track ambulance. Yes, if we building a tracker for ambulance, then it will track. Sir, do it need money to upload game in Play Store? I don't know, Anand. You need to answer this.
So it depends what type of game and to whom you're creating. It depends. So there are free applications as well, and you have some paid applications also. It depends.
So I think we can show the learning plan once again and run the flow of the learning plan. Right, Anand?
Yeah, yeah, Varun. So one, just go ahead with the learning plan.
So we can one question is again and again about like flame sensor only. So I want to say we cannot build a flame sensor using coding. Yes, we can make a app. How can we use a flame sensor that is available in a market in a better way? Okay, or we, if you want to build a hardware, then you need some hardware component that have some maybe camera or something like this. Sir, tracker can, yes, tracker can track ambulance as well. If you are building a tracker for some use, like if I'm building a T, it will become a T now. At last, it will be a T. Okay, it will not be something else. Okay, so if we are building something for something, it will have the same output. Like if else oops okay, so they want like what type of topic we should add in basic of codings, what like if else oops file input output variables. Yes, I think these are the basic one.
Yeah.
Variable parameters, variable maybe like system defined and user defined variables. Then we should have a syntax format. What should be the syntax format? Then if and else, then what loops, what we are doing in C and C++, what we usually have in our 12th class session. We have these type of coding basic, what exactly they have. Fibonacci series, we build type of calculators using C and C++. I used to use Turbo C. Sir, do we need to have, we need
They
government permission for ambulance checker? I don't know.
So actually, if they see in Scratch, so the blocks are categorized into like different, as we said, like the variables. There are different blocks under variable categories, conditionals, controls, looping. So if they see the interface, the blocks are arranged in different categories. So those are the basic like categories, you can say.
So one student asked, can I please join your meeting? I want to showcase something. Next time, surely you can join these sessions 100%. But before that, we need to confirm your identity with your school. Then only we can allow you. So maybe you can connect with us, or you can share your name so we can connect with you.
Anand, in meantime, can you please share your screen and show the
In
panel of
my,
Scratch?
yeah. Okay, I will just one.
Sir, how can we see from satellite weather in laptops?
So if
Okay,
you see
I
here,
think I understand what exactly they want to know. Like we can directly go onto any website and they can give us a data about satellites.
so here
Okay,
you can see the multiple, I think.
great. Anand, as you have shared the screen,
Hmm.
on the screen, students, you can see we have different type of blocks. Like motion blocks we have, then we have looks by which you can change the gesture, you can change the costume of the your characters. Then we have sound blocks by which you can add the sound to your character. So multiple type of features you are going to get in Scratch. Many queries we got so far related to programming, related to apps, related to videos, animation. So how you can make one animation, so you need to understand in it in such a manner that you need to choose a character, you need to make them move, you need to add some motion in them, you need to add some sound, and you need to make a small animation.
Yeah.
It's a baby, only a baby step to
Hmm.
start with Scratch. Once you'll move to the next level, then you will increase the complexity, and then we'll change these platform. Initially, we are going with Scratch, then we'll do some activities on code.org. So that planner you are gonna get on the IBM Skills Build, which link already
In the
uh,
landing.
we have shared in the chat section. So you can start your journey with that link. With the basic you can start, and till end you'll get the basic understanding about the coding as well as the programming. Once you'll complete those things, then we'll move to the next level, which is app development or the professional things like websites or other type of things like you have seen oops, object oriented programming, java, python, ruby, sharp, many programming languages are there, right? So move once you learn gradually, you need to increase the complexity level. So with the scratch you can start your journey. Over to you, Anand.
Yes, the step-by-step instruction is being provided in the learning plan. Okay, so once they get into the learning plan, so they'll be having all the instructions so that they'll be knowing more about this application. Okay, so like we don't want to spoon feed everything to them, so they have to learn, they have to explore. Only then it will be like only then they will be understanding it and they will be remembering it for a longer time. Okay, so like everything, like all your queries will be like answered when you get into the learning plan, and if you follow the step by step instruction, everything will be very clear to you. Okay.
Anand, we are repeatedly getting one comment related to hacking.
Okay.
So, can you give them a bit idea about hacking, or can you tell them the offerings related to cyber security on the
Yes.
platform?
Yes, so they have a cybersecurity course in IBM SkillsBuild platform, and where they can go and explore, and they have like a wonderful game in that course. Let them like they can try the game in cybersecurity course in IBM SkillsBuild platform. So we'll also provide the link for the particular course in the chat section so that they can get into that course. I think Varun can help me out in that.
Yeah. Yes, there is an amazing game.
Game.
Like if you are in the situation where an airport is under an attack, so if you are the person who is an in charge, maybe a manager or maybe the IT department person, so how you should react to that situation, that kind of training is also there in this IBM Skills Build platform. So you can visit this Skills Build platform in the cybersecurity section. You can find this game. Okay, its name is Cyber Oops Terminal. Okay, that you can explore it. So again, we will be planning similar session like cybersecurity on cybersecurity. In that session, we will be discussing more about cyber security, hacking, and different to be cyber safe. Such type of topics we will discuss in that section. So
Thank you, Varun.
I think the major objective of our session is to complete the learning plan.
Yes.
So let me show you from my side so how this learning plan looks. I hope my screen is visible to you all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we can see the roadmap, like which course you have to start. So for example, think that you have so we have very basic idea, like or there is no idea about coding or programming, and you can directly jump start with the first one. So you can click on it. So here we have why you should learn to code. So it is an 8-minute video where the professionals, like the CEOs, like if you know Elon Musk, Bill Gates, so they will be speaking why coding is important, how they are at that situation because of coding and programming and interest in technology. So it's a wonderful motivation video. You can go through it. And here again, there are two more videos in this learning plan. So uh, so you can explore those videos also. And here comes experiential learning, so where you practically do those activities like code your own dance party. So with at the end of this 1 hour session, or even less than, it will take even less than 1 hour. And by the end of that session,
I think you got
I
some.
think there is a network issue.
Yeah, yeah. So after that 1 hour session, you'll be able to complete that activity, and you'll be getting a digital certificate on that. Okay. And then you have the scratch activity. So again, the first one you can get like hands-on experience on the scratch programming application, and then you have an activity to animate your name. So you're going to make a name animation, so where the different letters of your name, you can create different animation for different letters. You can add different colors or different appearances, so different moving styles. So like that, you can customize the name animation of your name. Okay.
Okay,
And
one more question, Anand. Someone told I want to learn Python. Already started, but do I need to start first block-based coding, as you said, from scratch? Uh, I think it's depend what exactly do you understand from coding. Coding is more about logical understanding about the things. Okay, how they work, what will happen, what exactly results you want. We If you are a teacher, I don't know, if you are a teacher or a student and you want to start Python, if you already into like learning Python from there, I don't say this ki stop learning Python, start with scratch. No, start learning Python, not an issue. Go directly with Python. It's very easy language. Okay, but more important thing, you should be very aware about what is flowchart, what is algorithm, whom we call computational thinking, and what is logical understanding about programming, how code based one by step things are working. If you understand computational thinking, every programming language, whether it's C, whether it's C++, whether it's Ruby, Java, will be very easy for you.
yeah,
So sir, one last question, what is cloud OS? So someone asked, what is cloud OS?
so like cloud, we can share like the data, we can store our data, and we can access it from like different locations.
it's
We
it's
can,
very easy. I think
yeah.
cloud, anything we are talking about that is on online on internet, that what we are talking about, Google Drive, it's a cloud storage. If anything, like if any operating system that is over the internet, we called it cloud OS.
Hmm. So the operating system is
how
from
can how can see from satellite to earth? It's very easy. Like if you want to see Earth, install Google Earth
the
on your Android, or already you have Google Maps. Why don't you switch to satellite mode and then look it around your Earth? Like it's on satellite mode only. You cannot access all the satellite, whatever on the up on in the air. You cannot have the access to every satellite, because some have potential information that is not usable for you. No, you cannot connect with all the satellites.
So there are multiple satellites which provides us the like result. Okay, so like it's very again a big process. So it has to give us an accurate information. Okay, so there are a number of satellites. So it will be like collecting the data from all the satellites and provide us the like correct accurate data.
Whether how can we see from satellite? If you're asking how can we see a weather, there's a lot of website who see real live it's a real lifetime weather reports on their website. Why don't you visit them, and you can check it out over there. And even government our Indian government also do like they releases free data, that is data.gov.in. Why don't you visit that website? So what some won't hack all world? Okay, why don't sir? What is if someone hack all world satellite? Okay, that's like a science fiction movie, but it is not possible. They have like VPN, they have PVPN, and there is a lot of other technologies that you even don't know. Three layers of securities that we are talking about, firewalls and lot other securities to get entered into a satellite. Okay, can we connect to one satellite? Yes, you are already connected to one satellite, that is Google Earth, that created a visual effects for you, that give you a live Google map for you. You are connected to a satellite. I think we reaches the timeline for today's session, and we need to end this session. Please mark your attendance. Another like attendance session is open. Like attendance link is open for another 5 minutes. After that, we will close it. Attendance का जो link है वो 5 मिनट के लिए और open है. उसके बाद हम उसे close कर देंगे. Most important, please complete your plan, whole plan. We will share the plan on the email as well. We will register you under your school. Okay, so complete your plan as well. We will share a certificate when you will complete the plan as well, like whole learning plan. For attending the session, we will share another certificate. For completing a plan, we will have another certificate that will have a different values. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you answer this last question? Which is an important coding or board exam for life? I am unable to manage my time because of school, but I'm getting less marks in school. Okay, so it's a most difficult question if you are asking this. I think I told every student whom I'm meeting nowadays. So, what's your life goal is? What's you want to be? Like you want to be a doctor, you want to be engineer or something like this. But the main important goal is you want to earn a money. You want to be a good person in the life, and that is a main important goal. If you every day you're preparing for your board exam, you're not preparing for your life. Okay, why don't you study like this? Why don't you prepare yourself ki I should prepare 10th 11th 12th, everything whatever happen in my life I will prepare it. I will not only prepare for board exam. It's happened with us as well. Like Shubham, even everyone on this call, everyone face this. When we are in 10th and we completed our board exam and we moved to the 11th, we even don't remember what subject, what topics we read or we learn in our 10th class. It's happened with us because we done that mistake, and we I don't want you to do that the same mistake what we have done. I'm sharing my experience. So why don't you prepare yourself? Like why don't you remember all the things that is very important for your life is. So those who are asking for a like attendance link, they already we pin that message in the top of the chat.
Jagmohan, I want to add few more things for Dinanath, as Dinanath mentioned that uh, can we do the coding and how to manage the board exams and the coding at the same time. So, for all the students who are facing such kind of difficulty, from our experience, will recommend you try to work on the time management. You don't need to do the excessive amount of coding in a single day. You don't need to learn or you need to study for the exam rigorously for more than your capacity. Try to divert your time, small amount of time when you take a break. Try to work on the skills which you really want to learn. Okay, coding you can do once your exams get over. If you are in 10th class, very soon you are gonna get free. If you are in 12th, then next month, by next month you will get free, right? Then also you can start coding. If you think that right now you are very much occupied, you can start. But always remember, priorities you need to set. If you leave it for the time being, then it's your responsibility to start in future,
I think
right?
this, yeah, Shubham, I am totally agree to you. Time management is another important topic for everyone. Whether it's me, whether it's your father, whether it's your mother, whether it's your teacher, everyone is doing their time management for everything. Like today we are here, we are also doing our time management for the day. So Shubham, you want to add something more to this?
No, that's all from our side, and we would like to request you all, please mention in the chat section what type of topics you want in future from our side on this channel for you, so we can conduct the sessions on those topics. For example, today we have done the session for the coding. If you have any topic in your mind, you can suggest those topics as per the need, as per the suitability. We'll try to cover those topics on the weekends, and we'll try to serve you in the best possible way, because learning and teaching, that's all we can do. Wish you all
We
the best for your future, and try to learn the coding. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Best wishes. Over to
okay.
you, Jatin.
Okay. Shubham, I tag one tagline for this skill bits. Let's learn and earn a skill.
Yeah.
It's what we have our taglines over here. Okay, so we will end this session in another 2 minutes. You can mark your attendance in the form that we have shared with you. We will share your digital certificates with you, and we will share over the email. We can have a revert over there as well. If you have any query, you can revert over there as well. So bye bye everyone. Sir, please send video of basic of coding. Okay, we will do that. Why don't you complete this course and then you will get a basic understanding about this basic of coding, and we will have another session plan and we will share with you. So I think we say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we will do that. We will
Thank
do that.
you.
We will do a capstone project in AI as well. Don't worry about this. Thank you, Varun. Thank you, Anand, for your valuable time. We say goodbye to everyone. Thanks for your time. Again, we will meet on Sunday as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.